Chairman, members of the Legislative Committee, I salute you for your patience. I salute you for your listening. These are not easy times. My name is Gail Harvey. I am the chair of the Legislative Committee for Rhode Island Mass. I am a woman who has had her fate in two worlds. I've had a foot in a pre-Roe v. Wade world, and I've had a foot in a world where my reproductive rights have been acknowledged and respected. I am a person. I am a woman. I should have the same rights as everybody, as should everybody in this room. I salute Representative Carol, your testimony, which was fantastic. I am honored to follow my fellow person on our committee, Jamie Budnick, with her magnificent testimony. You're going to hear a lot today. You're going to hear a lot of emotion. But the bottom line that we are talking about is a woman's right, my right, to choose how I want to live my life. And you need to understand that as women, we can listen and we can understand what is going to happen to us. And we need you to know that we can make these choices for ourselves. I've spoken several times in front of this committee about my own experience with abortion. Once, as a single young woman in a pre-Roe v. Wade world, much like Representative Agello, and then later as a young married woman in New York City who had just given birth to twins, who 3 months later found herself pregnant once again. For the very simple reason, I could not get on a subway with 2 3-month-old babies to go into Manhattan from Brooklyn and walk 8 blocks to my gynecologist and have an IUD inserted. By the way, the twins were born on an IUD. Not always perfect. The decision to have an illegal abortion was based on saving my future, which had barely begun. I was 19. Think if you have daughters, do you want your 19-year-olds to be pregnant alone? The second decision was a matter of saving my newborn twin daughters' lives, my marriage, and my health. This was a deeply disturbing decision and not easily made. Abortion is never an easy decision. No woman in America gets up and says, "Yippee skippy, I'm going to have an abortion today." Trust me. But most importantly, it was made between me and my husband and my doctor. And the state of New York had absolutely no business or position or mandate to make this decision for me. I was very lucky in 1972 that I lived in New York City. I have been married for 48 years. I am a stepmother of 4 adult children, including a 61-year-old stepson who is severely autistic and in a group home in Maine. We have twin daughters who are now in their early 40s. I have a total of 9 grandchildren, and very exciting, in January, we got a new great-grandbaby girl. Obviously, I am pro-life, and I am grateful for all the people I have in my life to love. And I am pro-choice, grateful to the advocates in the 1970s who ensured I would have the right to choose. That choices allowed me to have the fulfilling life I have today. Much like the gentleman who testified for his wife, who got pregnant in college, my life would have taken a very different trajectory, and I would not be here today, nor probably would I be married. Women are nervous. In the world we live in now, which is somewhat like Alice through the looking glass, you have heard, we are nervous. We are no longer assured of our reproductive rights. If we have very clean coal yesterday, what are we going to have tomorrow? We understand, we women understand that this is a hard decision for you lawmakers. We're talking about morality. We're talking about people doing things to fetuses, etc. This is not a comfortable conversation. But Senator Tim Kaine, a Democrat from Virginia, in 2016 spoke directly to this issue. This man is a Catholic, he is a practicing Catholic, and he believes in the tenets of the church. He is one of the faithful. I'm going to quote him here. Personally, the operative word, I'm opposed to abortion, and personally, I'm opposed to the death penalty. But the right rule for government is to let women make their own decisions. We are better off as a society when we are not trying to enforce the views of one religion over anybody. People can make their own moral decisions. You do not have to do that for us. We as people can do that. You need to enact laws that protect us, and we thank you for all that you do. This legislature showed great courage in the Marriage Act, and some of legislators suffered a great deal from their own communities. But this state has not fallen apart. Marriage has not gone to hell in a handbasket, and we keep going on. And in this instance, women need to keep going on, and you have to trust in our morality and our decisions. So thank you for your time. We hope our testimony will help you make your decisions, not personally, but morally. We urge you to support H5343, which would recognize this important right in state law. Thank you very much.